This is Hollywood Live. Golden Globe nominations were announced today. Michael Schneider, executive editor of TV Guide, is here to discuss the TV categories.
All right, let's start with the Matthew and Woody category, the square off of the best actor in a mini-series or motion picture. I like this because you get the big movie stars in here.
You do. You got Matthew McConaughey, you got Woody Harrelson, you've got Billy Bob Thornton, and even Martin Freeman, who's on a tear right now. I mean,
I love Martin Freeman. He plays little Lester Nygaard in Fargo.
Yeah, and he's sort of an unsung hero of Fargo. Billy Bob might get it, unless it's still McConaughey's year. I don't know if people are tired of the all right, but maybe not. So we'll see.
You're right, though, because Billy Bob he's that dark, sort of larger-than-life character.
Yeah, I mean,
but really, Freeman is the life of the show.
Yeah, and Freeman's on fire right now. You know, the new Hobbit's coming out. He's hosting SNL. He's sort of all over the place. People still love him from Sherlock. So
yes.
it's a good time to be Martin Freeman.
Best TV series drama. We'll put up the who was nominated, but who was left out of this? What's the big snub here?
I mean, there's a lot. By the way, no Orphan Black, no Peace, right? I'm going to go down and torch that place. I am tired
but
of
no
Orphan
Walking
Black.
Dead, the most popular show on
Walking Dead never gets nominations, and for whatever reason, award shows just don't. They still don't get genre TV. Homeland didn't get it, even though they're having a great year. The Americans never gets anything. What is wrong with voters?
I'll tell you what's wrong. It's the Hollywood foreign press. They're not giving a nomination to the Americans.
The Americans did get it. Masters of Sex. There's a lot of great TV, and that's the problem with these categories where you only have 5 nominations. So a lot's going to get snubbed.
I like what's in it, though. The Affair, new show in there. That's our show we've been watching. I'm glad to see that in there.
That seems to be the show that voters really cared about this year. It's a good show. So.
It's very
Do you watch
hot.
with your wife?
It's a tough category. I do watch with my wife.
Okay.
So.
And is it awkward? Does she?
Yeah.
You know, we're a little confident about our marriage. I think we're okay. So it's not too awkward.
Okay.
It's a good show. So.
To her, I mean, she, it's the upper lip. The upper lip is just, it's groundbreaking, right? I mean, she's a phenomenal actress, but she just has that look that's so
I want to see more Josh Jackson and more Tierney, though.
He is fantastic.
Right? I mean, those are the two characters that are sort of lackluster on that.
You got Dominic West, though, here for Best Actor in a Drama. Who else? This looks like a stacked category. I don't know on this one.
Spader, Blacklist. Come on, he's so
Liev
good
Schreiber,
as Red
I don't
Reddington.
know.
This is a tough one. It's a jump ball. Probably Spacey's to win because, you know, he's Kevin Spacey, and you don't want to cross Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, don't upset
especially
him.
as that character. So, but again, Michael Sheen's not in that category. John Hamm, Justin Theroux, some great actors who were snubbed.
Did they forget Mad Men was on TV? I mean, I think it's been so long.
Yeah, that's a problem with the show. It's been on for a while now, and it had its glory early on. It got some Globes. Actually, in 2008, it won for Best Drama. So it hasn't gotten much Emmy love much as well either, but it still has one more year of eligibility. So maybe next year for the final hurrah.
Best performance by an actress in a TV series drama. Who jumps out to you on this list?
Well, you know, Claire Danes is having a great year because Homeland is fantastic. Viola Davis, I mean, this has been the year of How to Get Away with Murder. That's great.
She's so good.
You know, Juliana Margulies, she's a voter favorite. She's always winning the Emmys, so you can't vote against her. But, you know, let's talk about who's not in that category. Again, Kerry Washington, who was nominated last year.
I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised?
I think the character, I don't think it advanced.
Yeah.
I don't think it advanced from last year. I think she's, you know, the other characters around her are the ones that are really popping.
But indulge me for a second. Tatiana Maslany from Orphan Black. Again, I'm going to go down and burn that mother.
Is that your show, Orphan Black? I've never even heard of Orphan Black.
What is wrong with you, Billy? BBC America. Start watching. See, I have an assignment. I have a list of shows I'm going to have you watching.
This is the problem.
Wait, Ruth Wilson, our girl from The Affair, is on there. I think she could be the front runner. She's so fantastic in this.
She could. I mean, Juliana Margulies is hard to combat, and Claire Danes as well. So I think it's probably one of those two, but who knows? They clearly like The Affair at the HFPA, so.
Well, one snub on the drama. Maggie Smith, the Dowager Countess from Downton Abbey. How could they overlook her? And then we'll turn to comedy. Sit tight. More coming up on the Golden Globe nominations with Schneider.
I like your show.
Pure goodness.
You know she only dresses the way she does to get attention.
Maybe it was cute a few years ago, but she's just getting too old for this.
You know what she needs is a good spank on the bottom.
No, that's your father's way.
You told him about that.
One comedy that did not get nominated, Modern Family, and this just in from the creator of the show, Steve Levitan, who always gives a great speech. He says, Frankly, I'm surprised that we weren't left off the list years ago because the Globes honors new and emerging talent. I'm happy some new deserving people get a chance to experience the amazing ride. I look forward to watching in my underwear, whether I go or not. No one from Modern Family is allowed to complain about awards. Well
They've been
said.
on such a run.
Yeah, I agree with that, other than I don't want to think about Steve Levitan in his underwear.
Oh, I do.
Nice
He's
looking
cute.
man. Nice looking man.
Yeah.
Tall,
All right,
lean,
all right.
very fit.
Yes,
We're
yes.
back with Michael Snyder. When I look at the TV series, they're not comedies. When we look at the comedies,
The comedy
these are all
category.
dramas, the
These
comedy
are,
category.
Yeah, these are all great shows. Jane the Virgin, that's fantastic. I mean, good on that show, CW, for getting that nomination. I mean, I was so excited about that. Transparent, one of the best new shows of the year. But none of these shows are laugh-out-loud comedies. I mean, they're barely comedies, really. So who hurt the HFPA? Who hurt the Golden Globes voters? Because they're not laughing these days. Where are the comedies?
Brooklyn Nine-Nine won last year, like a hysterical
Yeah,
show.
I mean,
Bang.
Yeah, I mean, Big Bang Theory, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like you mentioned. I mean, there's a lot of great comedy still out there, but these are shows that make you
Parks and
feel.
Rec.
These
Who's
aren't-
going more crazy right now? The CW, because they actually are a network, and they're finally been invited to the party, or Amazon, who's now invited to the party?
They're all popping champagne right now because
Right.
they're all invited to the party finally. I mean, this is a big deal for Amazon because they're trying to get to what Netflix has been doing for a while. They've got a lot of new original programming. Transparent was a great show, and if you guys haven't seen it yet, you should. It's like a little indie film every week. But again, it's not really a comedy. It's not a drama. It makes you feel. Jeffrey Tambor is fantastic.
Maybe it's just good and you need to find a place to put it, and that's where it goes.
But this shows, again, if a show is good, you will find it.
Oh, Jeffrey looks lovely.
Jeffrey's probably going to win. I would expect that he
He's
should
hysterical.
because he is fantastic in this. This is the role of his
Wait, what
career.
is going on?
That's Jeffrey Tambor, transparent. It's him he's the lead.
I feel like I need to take you guys and
He's-
give you a list of shows.
but it's not a comedy?
Some assignment, like homework.
This
No,
is
Transparent is fantastic. And, it's about, Jeffrey Tambor plays a man, a father, a patriarch, who late in life is transitioning to a woman. And slowly his kids realize that his dad is going through this. But they're going through their own struggles, relationships as well, and sort of figuring out who they are, their identity. And there's some really funny moments, but some really, emotional moments, too. It's a good show. And that's what's great about television now is a lot of these shows defy categorization. They're not comedies, they're not dramas, they're just good TV. And that's why I was telling you guys the other day, TV's so much better than film now. Sorry, Carger, wherever you are, but TV is so much better than film these days.
Because
Carger,
TV is film.
earmuffs.
TV is film. Best
film.
performance by an actor in a TV series comedy. Okay, so Louis C.K.
Yeah.
People love Louis. Don Cheadle, Ricky
Love-
Gervais, William H. Macy.
Yeah, but it's Tambor.
And Tambor.
It's Tambor's to win. This was, such a breakout performance for him. So, yeah.
Best performance by an actress in TV series comedy. I like seeing Gina Rodriguez in
How
there.
great is that? So again, some real love for Jane the Virgin, which is having a fantastic year. One of the best new shows of the fall. And the fact that it's on the CW is even cooler. So.
Yeah.
It's nice to see Gina. Gina's not so happy to see Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
He's a closer.
Yeah,
He's a closer.
JLD is, that's a tough one to beat.
She's and no offense, the 800-pound gorilla, figuratively speaking. Not,
Yes,
she's
not literal.
tough to beat.
So,
Certainly not literally. A gorgeous,
literal.
gorgeous woman. Thank
yeah.
you, Michael.
Thanks,
Thanks,
guys.
Michael.
Good seeing you.
Coming up, those colorful, happy